Today's the 27th of May. It's still not even June yet. Uh, Sipping on an Americano here at about 11 o'clock on a Saturday. But I didn't even go out last night. Didn't go out to drink or anything on a Friday night. And did get some good workouts in, but it's really the moment where the structure isn't there for me to. I don't know. There's some fucking cute girls around here. I don't know what I'm doing. I should be going out. The door's open in the study room too. But the business idea that we have here, maybe we need to talk to some other potential venue spots and not get hung up on that high amount of money that they're asking for that mental health trust land right next to the Coast Guard. I kind of feel the urge to try to get on the ferry, like I said a million times, go to Haines, just loop up through Fairbanks into Denali Park and Talkeetna, check out the prospective locations, prospective business partners. Could something be done really quick on one of those locations, get it going, and then always we could come back and try to revisit this for next year at this location here and be better positioned in terms of the economics and logistics. And get something going quick up at one of those locations, you know what I mean, for this summer, with instead of just not getting the traction, not getting the money here, even if this is the ideal location, maybe it's smarter to just go do something there. On a personal life front, I like you know what I mean. I like the ocean. I like the rainy, overcast weather. I like the potential. I like the. There's a little bit more here than Haines and Skagway. I mean, Skagway's a better town. I was just saying to someone I think for just like the nightlife and the drinking, because it's so small, you don't have to worry about driving and drinking. You just park your car. It might be a little too small, but then you can always go to Whitehorse. I do like Skagway. I've really enjoyed my summer there. Here, driving around and stuff. I don't know. I feel like for the culture and the year-round community and the music and the art and if we had the partners, this is a pretty damn good location. That's a good spot. I mean, and I did talk to Alaska Coach. If we found that as a location or some other place as a location, they would be potentially available to be like the contract transportation person for us and bring the people to wherever we found a location, wherever we have a venue location. So, overall, I'm optimistic about things working out one way or another. There was some land up for beyond the railroad land. There was land for lease near Talkeetna there, and they just again though putting a hold on the $1 class and the lumberjack thing. They're just focusing on the hot tub, hot spring type thing. I think that could be done in Talkeetna really well. But again, you run into startup costs. You run into insurance and that sort of thing. So a few partners, I think I'd be able to pull this together. And honestly, you need a couple partners so that you can have other people to be, motivated to show up on time, to be motivated to do a good job and stuff. So there's all those factors. I'm not sure personally I want to take on the responsibility of. I'm not going to go into debt at the level for the mental health trust lane here, or I'm just not going to do it. It's just too. I think it's too much. I think they're asking too much too, and I think that's what everyone says. Even the people in the city at the land department in the city of Juneau, that's just too much. Now I think I can make it back really quick, so I'm optimistic about it. But without, the mortgage stuff around here, it's a little bit high. That's why it's almost like the construction guys that are staging on the 1 acres, 2 acres there. It almost makes me think. With those guys just front for a business like this, now they probably wouldn't. Just like Alaska Brewing, it's not really their expertise, not really what they do. But anyway, long story short, it's just, it's the moment where, the thing I worry about for Denali Park for me is Healy. It's a really nice area. I enjoyed going up there before. I spent a lot of time there at the campground Healy and Denali. It's just a 10-mile run back and forth, and I just like some of the gym programming and the workouts I've been doing. It'd be harder to do up there. I don't want to let that go. You could always just make something. Like I was reading about that African dude. Whatever his name is, Kubila, who made a gym from cement and pipe and stuff. But there's just not much there for nightlife and year-round culture and stuff. It's really just a summer community. But I just see the potential of grabbing some people from Goldstream and Fairbanks and just having a location for the $1 class show thing and pulling it together there, or also just in Talkeetna and pulling it together and tying into the flow of the tourists and doing really well. But I see the potential here too. It's just land's more of a crunchier though. That's the thing, because it's more of a year-round thing, so there's more of a crunch for land. those tourist towns, those strictly tourist towns, like Talkeetna or like up by Denali Healy, they both have railroad land, but then they also are both more here and set up for this sort of thing. In other words, like here, you could potentially try to do something like up in Eagle Crest. I just don't want to. You know what I mean? And I like the ocean and stuff. That's kind of like what I'm running into too. I like the ocean. I like that aspect of thing with Skagway is totally land. There's no land for this sort of a thing. It's crunched and it's just totally already been done. But like I said, you could really probably do well if you had the money, and I think it's really hard and really expensive from what I've read online, but I don't know. To start like a brewing company in Skagway would be cool. So just sort of reminiscing and thinking about different things, and yeah, beautiful day in June, sun's out. I wish it was raining though, and just reflecting on the different things. I just think like I grabbed this copy of The World of Sled Dogs in the library here, just walking past, and I seen it, and a lot of cool photos. I remember having this thing when I grew up, and I don't know where that photo was, but they had a there you go. They had a photo of the some guy hiking with his Akita in Europe or something, and the different Irish setter crosses and the German short pointer crosses, and just how this sled dog sports thing, just like how different breeds of dogs can do the husky task of pulling and stuff. This one dog class thing is just so worth pursuing because it's something that, building upon the knowledge and understanding we have from like the sled dog sports and the inequalities and the business aspects of it, it's the one dog class, and the essence of it is de-economizing everything and returning it to the traditional and the historic working with the dogs, which is more like living off the land and what the land could support. And by understanding that, because how the sled dog thing has become really about getting sponsors and who can run the big tourist companies, sort of like what I'm doing right now, trying to do right now, and returning to like the skill sets and the indigenous patterns of behavior, reprogramming it in, of living off of the land, and that knowledge and that step, what we're trying to do with the sled dog sports, how we can apply it to fitness as a whole and the world over, all of the different cultures, just like the different breeds of dogs, and how it can be this way of repatterning and reprogramming in a local relationship with the local ecosystem, with the local food chains and stuff can support, and patterning and programming in those sites of behaviors is the steps towards sustainability and the steps towards understanding across cultures and nations. So it's really sort of a special idea that I think needs to get delivered upon, and I feel like me wanting to hang out in Juneau and do the work, because some sort of workouts is cool, but maybe I should just hang out here and start doing more YouTube videos and like about different excursions and doing different things myself. I don't know, maybe that's what I should do, almost like a reality TV, but not, you know what I mean? And maybe that's a stronger angle, I don't know, but I feel like the tour idea to make the money to finance the race and to tell the story in a very clear way, it all comes down to money is the hard truth, and it's hard to get around that, I think, in our culture. But and I don't think there's anything wrong with trying to make money with the tour to support the race, because the race is not designed the race is designed for people. They don't have to be working in the tourist industry. People in the village, people in the town, people anywhere who are into fitness, have a dog. The race is accessible. It's a low barrier of entry. It's something cool. I don't know.